On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making the moves that'll flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional gain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing guys so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 AlexOCrypto.
Good morning, Otter gang. What is going on, everybody? Hopefully you've had a wonderful hump day. Bitcoin got humped down to 1015 and looking to push, trying to push, getting through VWAP right now as we're speaking. Hopefully you've all had a wonderful day. Keep on crushing it. And my hockey team got absolutely destroyed last night. I'm still recovering. Licking my wounds. They beat us 6-1. That's like I don't know. It's like a football match. Bad. Embarrassing. But we're not embarrassing. We make money pressing buy and sell. Let's go. What is going on, everybody? Thank you all for being here. Holy crap, Florida just scored again. Oh, man. Are we going up or down? We're hitting VWAP here. Are we getting short? Oh, this is nice bullish momentum in here. I'm in no trade. I said yesterday if the Leafs lose, I will short, and I should have just shorted. I would have been rich, but I value my sleep. So I can come and perform for you guys. No, I'm not a performer. We're here to hang out and make money. That's it. There's a lot of performers in the trading world. Not a lot of traders. So we try to keep it separated. Okay, what's going on, everybody? Good morning. Make sure you guys are saying good morning. We got Django in here. James, Alexandra G. What's going on? Good morning to you, Carius. Adil Aziz, what's going on? Gang. Let's go. Lomki Aziz Tushig Energy. What's going on? Good morning to you, Sammy. What's going on, bro? Good to see you, Rob, Oscar, Frank Evans, Moho, John Foster Crypto, the basic crypto chick. What's going on? Good morning, Albert. Prince Albert. I want to call you Prince Albert Rajagakuk. But I don't want to offend you, man. Too much fun yesterday, my God. Not only does he have the ultimate last name, but he is a prince. What's going on, Muckin? Good afternoon. Zena with the pink hand. Dusty Hunt in here. Oscar Jansen. Chantel. Jake. Jackcott. You almost got me. Jackoff is in here. Thrust It Thursday, baby. He almost got me. But he doesn't realize that I I welcome good names. I welcome good names. Especially Dusty. Okay? Visual graphic. Look at this name, man. You definitely have a YouTube channel that failed. I'm kidding, man. I won't do that to you. Let's go and look at your channel. All right. You got one video, man. Looks good though. 18 years ago, bro. If you just stuck with it. If only you just stuck with it, man. 18 years ago. You were doing Polaroids back then, bro. Photography. Now you're doing drones. There was no drones 18 years ago. Good morning, Alex. Good to see you. Andrew Cameron. Who? Wall E. What's going on, guys? Good to see you as well. Thank you for being here. Crypto Birdie, Andrew Cameron, Dusty Hunt. VWAP is a punk. VWAP's nasty, man. Even on Kyle's Sui trade last night, man. VWAP. I got out at VWAP. Kyle's Sui trade. Look at this thing. The whole time. Look at it. The whole time. I got out right here. I was like, I've had enough of this. 1, 2, 3, 4 rejections. I got off on the 4. Thank God. What an absolute joke. VWAP slapping us down here. We have news coming out today. I'm not keen on a short right here. Order block right here. Golden pocket up here. Okay, so we're waiting. We have mitigated the high in here. Bullish divergence at a key level given in the Discord. Okay, so we'll see if this holds. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Anonymous, good morning. MDRK, what's going on? Milan, good morning, you utter gangsters. Pew, pew. What's going on, Milan? Paul Caruso. Morning, King Beaver. Good to see you, my man. Lord Otter King Beaver here, reporting for duty. Pondering, good morning to you, man. Good to see you. I'm really fond of that Jack Koff name, man. That was good, man. That got me this morning. I enjoy stuff like that. Crypto Sammy. My God. All Facts Crypto, good morning, everybody. Hems, good morning. What a life. Good morning, brother. Good to see you. Dingbat, good morning. Much love to you, man. Asia wrecked me. Yeah, Asia went down. And you know, we were prepared. We talked about it yesterday. We said that, you know, we have two options. Either we're going for the high, the sweep of the high, and then down, or we're going down. Very, very easy. And I mean, damn, Daniel, good old dump coming down into our key level here. We have had this buy level for a bit. We'll see if it does hold. If we do continue down, sweep of the lows, we have some key targets below us as well. So we're prepared if we do want to continue down. And if we want to bounce. Okay, we do have news coming out today. We have the PP in your eye data coming out. Okay, so be prepared for the PP in your eye data. That's at 8:30. So we got about 20 minutes till that comes out. I'm going to let price bake until then. Okay, but we can always say good morning to everybody. We got 200 people here, 46 likes. Thank you guys for being here. Do appreciate you guys hanging out. Magnum DeFi, man. How's it going, bro? Been a while. Good to see you, my man. Magnum DeFi. It's been here for a long time. Call me Dave. Jedi Gaze. Dex Crypto. What's going on? Good to see you. Lux Adam. Morning, new haircut. You weren't here yesterday. It was more new yesterday. But thank you for being here, Lux. Shreya, good morning. Richie Roofs, what's going on, bro? We always get no. See, everybody has background music. I feel like I talk enough. I kind of keep the flow going. Right? We all here to talk a bunch of smack anyways and make money. See, we always get no. Maybe that's what other people are missing. They don't realize that music is annoying. Okay? Music is good when you're not trading. I mean, it's sometimes I throw on like some old school hip hop when I'm trading, but not a lot of the time. I think it just adds to my ignorance. It makes me too calm. Nick, what's going on, man? Good to see you, bro. J Mag, MTB, what's going on? Rob S, Anonymous, good morning. What's up? Marcus, good to see you. Anil, a fair bit of news today. Anil, that kind of good morning, Anil, I'll still call you a lurker. Good morning, jack off. Oh, man. Wayne C, I had an amazing sandwich yesterday, Wayne C. It was cheese, salami, good cheddar, salami, lettuce, mayo, mustard, and hot Italian peppers. My God, on some nice rye bread. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Nothing like a good old sandwich. What is your go-to favorite sandwich meat? Okay? What is the sandwich meat? Do not put bologna in there. That is not a meat. That is slop, okay? It's like asking how sausages are made, okay? What is your go-to sandwich meat? I like hot capicolo or a nice salami. Okay, let's not make too many salami jokes. Okay. Good morning, Eddie. Blinksy, what's going on? Good to see you, Chili Hillis. Paul Caruso. Safir, good morning. Pastrami, let's go. Prosciutto. Hey. These guys know what's going on, man. Jerome speaks in 30 minutes, bro. Well, I guess we're going to listen to Jerome. Jerome. I always get like... I ain't racist at all, but Jerome's it's not a very white name. Let's put it that way. I always get a little bit confused with his name. Just saying. Maybe that's too far out there. I don't really care if it's too far out there. What's going on, Dusty? Polaroid taped to a small air balloon. Looks like a short day. Yeah, it does. This is Jacob Dorton. Had to swing my name for a side gig. Taking Polaroids. Let's go. Lunar Beaches Crypto in the chat. What's going on, man? Good to see you, bro. How you doing? How's the wife? How's the baby, man? We waiting. Trading is waiting. How long do you think this dip will last? Well, when the dip dips, then it keeps on dipping. You never know when the dip's going to undip. Okay? That's why they invented Fun Dip. God, Fun Dip was the dog's bollocks, as they would say. Fun Dip. My God, with the OG Fun Dip, man. Willy Wonka, Fun Dip. Man, you can't beat it. Can't beat it. Ando Poncho, good morning. What's going on, man? Good to see you, Infinite Team TA. Sorry about our Leafs, man. William Lake, Hal Jr., what's going on, bro? Good morning. Bull Rider, good morning. Dream Big, good morning. Good to see you guys. Thank you guys for saying good morning. The only rule here is say good morning, please. Okay, I even said please today. The pee in your eye. Yeah, we always watch out for the pee in the eye. Never want to get that mushroom slap, man. Never want to get that. French Toaster, what's going on? You're a good talker, don't ruin it. Why? We can just sit here in ambiance. Marco Polo, thank you for the nice words, man. I appreciate that, bro. Going to pump slightly, and then it's going to 100,040. That's very specific. Are you sure it's not 39? Grandmaster Abe, good morning. Can't catch a break. Okay, well, we've had lots of setups in the Discord. Maybe you're not, stop loss to entry, mitigating risk. Like even yesterday, I gave the East trade. Kyle gave the Sui trade. But I did tell you guys I was de-risking. Right here, we had the setup. We had the money. I said TP, de-risking. De-risking. means you're not putting yourself at any more risk because it was late and we were watching hockey. Okay. Then it dumped. Okay. So we de-risk. Even Kyle's was an early entry. I got out at VWAP. Okay. But, you know, we are trying to, lots of great setups. Lots of great setups. So, we will help you. You know that, Grandmaster Abe. We'll continue to crush it. We'll catch you some breaks. Maybe you're over trading a little bit. Maybe we do a little special Discord today. We'll have to see. Does it go below 100K today? The market is going to dump. So we do have a couple levels down below that we'll talk about, but for now, we're looking for this or the lows to hold. That's where we're at. Florida just scored again. Am I gonna hear that all? Sammy, am I gonna hear that all day today? I deserve it, right? Mitch Marner, second period, spinorama, no look back pass to the middle of the ice. What an idiot. What is this, shinny? Oh my God. Ryan Smith, good morning. Corned beef. Okay, what do we got here? We got a nice BLT. Bacon. Oh, bacon, baby. Put a 1 in the chat if you've had Canadian female maple bacon. My God. Oh. I didn't go for the tomatoes French toaster because I was having I did have hamburgers for dinner, so I wanted to save my big tomato for the burgers. But I did have tomatoes on the burgers last night. BLT. BLT is just always bomb. The problem with like bacon though is like it doesn't really stick on a sandwich that well. It's not like a sandwich meat. So if it's crispy bacon, you tend to lose a lot of the bacon. Doesn't mean we're not going to eat it. Chicken and bacon. Let's go. Roast beef. Roast beef is bomb. Like so a little bit of mustard. Prosciutto is really good too. Black Forest ham. My God. Lorelai likes a turkey sandwich. A turkey sandwich done right is very delicious. I do like that. But it's the tryptophan that gets me, man. It's like almost it makes me tired, right? Corned beef, steak, pepper, cheese, man. Whew. Mac and cheese, 80s style. What about a crisp sandwich? Does anybody have crisp sandwiches here? Well, my wife grew up on crisp sandwiches. They put like chips in a sandwich. German ham. There's so many rude jokes here about sandwich meat. We won't go down that aisle today, okay? We won't go down the ham aisle, okay? Caramelized onions will make any meat taste good. Yeah. Smoked anything. Okay, Ruben. What about spam? A spam sandwich? Anybody ever have a spam sandwich? Ruben. Smoke anything. Jerome P is black from the waist down. Coming from Jack Koff. Oh, man. Amp killing it. Okay. Number 67 is your like, Billy. Let's go, baby. Billy, baby. Billy's in the chat. Billy's taking us for dinner, man. I'm gonna take you for dinner, Billy. I don't want to battle for who's gonna pay for dinner. Why don't we split it, man? Good morning, Duckin. Good morning, Clamor. We got 10 minutes till the news comes out, guys. Just chopping VWAP right here. When we're chopping VWAP, we're not trading. Let's keep it real, please. Is there any trades in here? Right? Garbage, in my opinion. Okay? Chopping VWAP is not a place to be taking trades. You're looking to take... When you're chopping VWAP, it's being magnetic. So you're typically looking for areas outside of VWAP to take it back into VWAP, okay? We had a key level in here. Bullish divergence. I mean, if you were awake, Discord, you guys should have been longing this like a mofo. Okay, you have the key area always given to you guys. You should have this marked out. You know it's at a red support line. You have bullish divergence, retest, continuation trade. It's that. This is easy peasy, man. This is the one of our main setups I like to take, anyways. But if you didn't get up at 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. to take this trade, then that's okay. We'll try to find another one. But I'm just saying this is it's the easy peasy stuff, man. That's when it's no thinking involved, right? We always set up the Discord here with the key levels, right? This is the level that we're in right now, right here. So we have our buy level right here. So price broke down, obviously, came into our buy level here, right? And then we look for a reaction on price, right? You can't just say buy here, sell here unless it's live, right? So we plan. We always give you guys the levels. You come into this area, right? You don't take this trade. Okay, you're now in the area. What are you looking for in the area? Bullish divergence, SFP of the low, reversal pattern, mitigation of a high. No mitigation of the high, so you're looking for the retest. You come back down. You SFP the low. That's your first sign. What do? You take a long off the higher low. Boop. Stop loss below the low. Continuation out. Mitigation of the high. Continuation up. It's all there, right? It's all there. This is what I teach. Obviously, we can't always be up at 4 in the morning, but this is exactly what we teach, and we look for these things to have confluence at critical levels. Right now, we're in an order block and a VWAP, okay? Right above us is a golden pocket and an order block as well. Okay, we don't want to be taking trades typically in no man's land, meaning we don't have much confluence in these areas, right? So, but this is a reversal pattern. Okay, we need to understand that. Doesn't mean we're going to reverse to the moon. It just means that we can take a high probability trade set up here that this will at least come back because we're in a downtrend. Remember, we're in a downtrend. So when we're in a downtrend, right, and we're taking longs, we should be looking to take this chunk out of the market. We're not looking to take the big move out of the market, right? So downtrend, we're looking to take the retest continuation. We're looking to take this chunk out of the market by taking that trade, right? All in context. We're pumping, baby. We're pumping, man. This thing's stalling out. Good thing we didn't take that VWAP short this morning. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We got 7 minutes. So do we really have Powell speaking today? All you guys in your breakfast meats. Good morning, Paul Caruso, Mike S. Good morning to you, Dom. Thank you for being here. DL, Paul Caruso, Mike S. Rocket Moon, good morning. Good morning. It's Blades. Pink, what's going on, man? Good to see you as well. I got in the East trade, but didn't take profits in time. Didn't take much of a loss, so okay. No worries, Grandmaster. We can work on some stuff, man. Hourly close below 101, and we're doomed. Stop yelling, man. Good morning, Larksy. Good morning to you. It will dip to 94. Okay. Look at the gap. We love gaps, man. Oku, what's going on? Egg and cheese. Could happen. That sounds magical. Corned beef on Swiss on rye. Woo! Yeah, man. Nothing better than a good sandwich. Now, you guys aren't going to like, you probably are going to unsubscribe from me. Okay, so when I used to work out a lot, I used to eat a lot of tuna. Okay, a lot. I ate so much tuna that I absolutely hate tuna now. Like, I can't even smell it. This was like late 20s, like 28, 29. I ate so much tuna that honestly, I can't even smell it now. Like, it makes me, put a 1 in the chat if you like tuna. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't like tuna. The chicken of the sea. Look at this push, baby. Let's go. Look at this push. Bull Rider, French Toaster, good morning. Chris Sandwich is a British thing. PPI in 10 minutes? I mean, it doesn't care about PPI. It's just pumping, baby. Who you got for Hurricanes and Capitals? I gotta pray for the Capitals, man. Because it's Tradefly's team. The Canes are looking really good, though. Anything can happen, though. Ovechkin can get hot. Fried spam is the bomb. Oh, my God. Disgusting. Oh, man. Andrew Cameron, good morning. Shamitris, good morning. Good to see you. G-Man, good morning. Fried spam cheese sandwich. Oh, my God. We're in trouble, Billy. We're in trouble. Good morning, Robert. Good morning, Nihilist. Good morning, Ace. Good to see you, Vladimir. Good morning. Weldy Weld. Dave Digital in the chat. What's going on, bro? The fart master here. Dave Digital. The commands don't seem to work for Risk anymore. It's weird. Fried spam cheese sandwich is the best. I grew up on spam. It was a luxury in my house as a kid. My God. Good morning, Robert. What's going on, everybody? So we got tunas. We got lots of tuna eaters in the chat. Morning, French Toaster, Niels, Jesse, good luck. Alex, good morning. JB, good to see you guys in here. Thank you, guys. Black coffee. The only way to re-enable it is to go into the web interface and do it from there. Maybe send me a message in Discord, Dave. I guess I can update it on Streamlabs. I think I can update it on Streamlabs, bro. Good morning, Army Piper in the chat. What's going on? We're going to get the PP in your eye data today, baby. Let's go. Army Piper says he can't unhear it now that I have called it the PP in your eye data. I mean, it is. It's PPI. I've ruined Army Piper's analysis on his pee-pee in his eye. Oh, I'm sorry, Piper. I'm sorry, bro. But we got pee-pee in your eye coming out in less than 2 minutes, everybody. So let's be prepared. Uncle Scarin. Okay? Thank you, everybody, for being here. Saying good morning. Hanging out. We got 425 people here ready for the PP in your eye data. Coming out. Ready to go. Thank you, everybody. All you tuna eaters. We got two. I can't touch tuna anymore, man. 2 1 1 1 1 2. Yeah, tuna's gross, man. Tuna is gross, man. Sorry. Ugh. Ugh. I like salmon, but tuna is gross. The chicken of the sea. You guys can unsubscribe, man. I don't mind. Tuna is a no-go in my household. My wife likes tuna, but when she makes it, I make her stand on the other side of the house. Have you gotten tested for mercury levels? I don't know, man. I honestly used to just crush tuna to try and get the proteins, you know, because I was broke. So tuna's cheap. I would buy tons of tuna, eat the tuna, get those gains. I was pretty ripped for a hobbit. Like, you know, I was like a one of those, you know, strong midgets in the gym. I was my biggest deadlift was 300 pounds. 130, what was it? 140 kilos. Here we go, dumping, pumping. Here's the news. Here's the news coming out. Negative 0.5, which is bullish, I believe, because I listened to Piper yesterday. Negative 0.5, coming in way under. Okay? The news is coming out. We're pumping. That is very low. That is a very low PP in your eye. That is a low-hanging PP, guys. That is a total knob smacker. We have a totally low PP in your eye. Ooh, look at that, baby. Price producer inflation, baby, coming down. This is bullish, right? This is bullish, right, Piper? Piper, tell me this is bullish. Just say bullish or bearish. That's very interesting. Piper said if we come in -3 yesterday, that is bullish. This is producer price inflation is coming down. Coming down. Be careful though if it's this is bullish, he says. So let's be aware that it's bullish, but they're gonna use the news to fake us out probably. All right. Let's go over to our TriCam. Look at this. I got a TriCam set up for us. The NASDAQ is pumping. Okay. I got the TriCam for everybody. Instead of going to all three. S&P. We'll see how it gaps up today, but the NASDAQ's pumping. The Dixie is dumping, but we got a TriCam now. I figured it's easier to look at all three here on one screen. Do you guys like the new TriCam? We got the NASDAQ. We got the Dixie. The PP in your eye, and then we got the S&P up here. So we can check all three and then just get back to Bitcoin. Nice news data coming out. So how do we trade data? We wait, we let it bake, and then we make a decision based on price action, okay? So same thing. You're coming in, mitigating this sell wall right now, holding VWAP. We'll see if it does want to continue onwards and upwards. Looking strong right now. Great PP in your eye data, okay? Look at the NASDAQ continuing to rip to the upside. Okay, let's not get faked out, okay? I would prefer this to come back and then go off of VWAP. Being prepared is how we roll here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. It's going to be an interesting day today. It's going to be an interesting day today. Why did I quit the gym, Alex? So I quit the gym once I started back at it was in Australia, and I was working a very physical labor job. Obviously carpentry, but I was also doing a lot of remedial work. So there was no, I know there's no excuse. I used to gym it every day, like almost every day. I was a bit of a rat. I'll send you some pics if you want, Dave. I was ripped, bro. My wife's a certified personal trainer as well. And now my wow, this is ripping, baby. Let's go, Bitcoin. Put a 1 in the chat if you are long. I would love to know, guys. I love shutting you guys out. Long dong silvers in here. What, a fake out? We'll see. Piper explained to us plebs, yes. We always go to Piper. We got a whole bunch of long dong silvers. Long dong silvers. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's see some. I guess we need some pirates in the chat. Otters are good enough. Let's go, baby. Good morning, Mr. Pixel. Good to see you. Dingbat, what's going on? Bored PC guy, what's going on? Good morning. Good to see you, Crypto King. Top of the morning. God bless, bro. Hopefully you're doing well. All right. What an interesting turn of events, guys. We'll see if we do want to continue to push up here. Powell in 7 minutes. Do we really have Jerome Powell speaking? Let it bake for 15 minutes. Yeah, right. We don't let it bake, Billy. Everybody else is long and dong, silver gone. Okay? Rip into the upside. I bet you Billy's long even. As long as possible. You guys are animals. I love it. This is absolute pee-pee in your eye pumpage, okay? This is total pee-pee in your eye pumpage right now. That's it, man. Dave wants to see pics, man. Dave wants to see pics, bro. I say I'm going to the gym and I spend 9 hours crawling around in a squat attic. Yeah, that's the one, man. I mean, there's a big difference between construction strong and show muscles. That's what we call them in construction, show muscles, because you have pretty muscles. You're taking creatine. You got all of that water weight. Come and lift plywood for 8 hours with me, and nail down a roof. Okay, we'll see how long you last with your pretty muscles. It's a big difference between tradesmen strong and I lift bro strong. Just like there's farmer strong. If you guys ever gone and baled hay with a farmer, you will understand how weak you are. You will realize that you are an absolute nambe pambe. Okay? I remember I was 17 and I knocked the O2 sensor off of my 97 Corolla, and I went and helped the farmers. They actually welded my muffler back together, okay? So they welded my muffler back together for me because I was at a field party and I hit a root, all this stuff. So they welded it back together for me. They put the O2 sensor back on. But I went back and I went and baled hay with them, right? So I was like, okay, I need to pay it back somehow. You guys helped me out a lot, and I appreciate it. So I went back and I went baling hay. I'm 17. I'm a city boy, okay? And I'm gonna tell you, their like 12-year-old son was walking circles around me, just poof, boom, poof, boom, and I'm grabbing the hay and I'm running like a little girl and I'm trying to throw it, and they're just like poof, 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 poof. I'm telling you, farmer strong. Poof. A different world, man. It's a little bit of a push-up fake out here. I'm gonna tell you though, you come and swing a hammer with me, I'll run circles around you. I'll run circles around you. 2 shots, 3.5-inch spikes, guys. Set, bang, bang. Okay? 2 shots all day. Anyways, we won't talk about that. We'll all talk about this good old PPI pump, baby. But shout out to the farmers and the tradesmen out there. I have the ultimate respect for you guys. I did it forever, so that's the one. I'm a farmer plus I strength train. There you go. I mean, I have carpenter forearms. I still have carpenter forearms. I can't get rid of them. You get like this hammer bulge, like here. There's like a hammer bulge right in here. You can't get rid of. It's not this one, okay, guys? So thank you, farmers, and all you carpenters, and get out your fat max, measure your swinging, measure it, PP in your eye data. Powell is live. Let's see if we can find Powell then. Let me hook us up here. Too busy talking about the forearm muscles. Oh, Tom Crown is live. Oh, cool, man. What is he on? Fox News? Powell.
Well, of 2018, the FOMC voted at each January meeting to reaffirm
Gotta love
the
Tom
consensus
Crown.
statement in most
I
years
work
without
for Tom
substantive
Crown. I
changes.
teach in his Discord.
In 2019, we changed that practice, conducting our first ever public review, and said that we would repeat such reviews at roughly a 5-year interval. There's nothing magic about a 5-year pace.
How's the sound?
We believe that frequency is appropriate to reassess structural features of the economy and to engage with the public, practitioners, and academics on the performance of our framework. Several of our global peers have adopted similar approaches to their framework reviews.
Low?
At the time of the last review, we had been living for about a decade in a new normal characterized by proximity to
Better?
the effective lower bound, with low interest rates, low growth, low inflation, and a very flat Phillips curve. If I could capture
Phillips.
that era
He doesn't
with
know what a
one
Phillips
statistic,
is.
it would be that the policy rate had been stuck at the lower bound for 7 long years following the onset of the global financial crisis in late 2008. After liftoff in December 2015,
That should be better,
we
Billy.
were able to raise the policy rate only very gradually over a period of 3 years to a peak of just 2.4%. 7 months later, we began reducing it, leaving the rate at 1.6% in late 2019, where it would be when the pandemic arrived a few months later. Policy rates in other major advanced economies were even lower, in many cases below zero, and in all such economies, inflation
No trade right
regularly
now,
ran
guys.
below its
No
target.
trade, just chilling.
The sense at that time was that when the economy next experienced even a mild downturn, we would be right back at the lower bound, probably for another extended period. The post-financial crisis decade had demonstrated the pain that that could bring. Inflation would likely decline in a weak
Morning,
economy,
Mike.
raising real interest rates as nominal rates are pinned at zero. Higher real rates would further weigh on job growth and reinforce downward pressure on inflation and inflation expectations. Reflecting these concerns, we adopted a policy to make up for persistent shortfalls from the inflation target, an approach that was common in the extensive literature on the risks associated with the lower bound. Given the downside risks to employment and inflation from proximity to the lower bound, and the need to anchor longer-term inflation expectations at 2%, we said that following periods in which inflation has been running persistently below 2%, we would likely aim to achieve inflation moderately above 2% for some time. We also concluded that policy decisions would be informed by assessments of shortfalls rather than deviations from maximum employment. The change to shortfalls was not a commitment to permanently forswear preemption or to ignore labor market tightness. Rather, it signaled that apparent labor market tightness would not, in isolation, be enough to trigger a policy response, unless the committee believed that, if left unchecked, it would lead to unwelcome inflationary pressure. This change reflected our experience with long expansions that featured historically low unemployment amid low and stable inflation, suggesting that a policy approach that carefully probed for the maximum level of employment could bring about the benefits of a strong
Pee Wee
labor
Herman.
market without risking price stability.
Let's go.
In the years just prior to the pandemic, for example, unemployment was at multi-decade lows, while inflation ran below 2%.
Morning, synthetic.
By December 2019, estimates of the longer-run unemployment rate
Sound
had
is
fallen
good,
sharply.
everybody? It's as
Use of
loud as I can
shortfalls
turn it.
acknowledge that a combination of low inflation and low unemployment does not necessarily pose an adverse trade-off for monetary policy. The economic conditions that brought us close to the lower bound and drove the changes in our consensus statement were thought to be rooted in slow-moving global factors that were likely to persist for an extended
Thanks, Billy.
period, at least until our next 5-year review. And that might well have been the case had the pandemic not intervened. The idea of an intentional moderate overshoot proved irrelevant to our policy discussions and has remained so through today. There was nothing intentional or moderate about the global inflation
Jerome's
that arrived a
PP
few
in
months
your
after
eye
we
data.
announced our changes to the consensus statement, and I acknowledged as much publicly in December 2021. We fell back on the rest of the framework, which called for traditional inflation targeting. Through the end of 2021, FOMC participants continued to forecast that inflation was likely to subside fairly quickly in 2022, with only a moderate increase in our policy rate. That projection was consistent with other central banks with different frameworks
ES is ripping
and the
too.
vast majority of forecasters.
Dollar's dying.
When the evidence showed otherwise, we hiked
Bitcoin ripping too.
525 basis points over a period of 16 months. The most recent data suggests that 12-month PCE inflation was 2.2% in April, far below its 7.2% peak in 2022. And in a welcome and historically unusual result, as this room knows, this disinflation has come without the sharp increase in unemployment that has often accompanied a campaign of rate hikes to reduce inflation. The economic environment has changed significantly since 2020, and our review will reflect our assessment of those changes. Longer-term interest rates are a good deal higher now, driven largely by real rates, given the stability of longer-term inflation expectations. Many estimates of the longer-run level of the policy rate have risen, including those in the Summary of Economic Projections. Higher real rates may also reflect the possibility that inflation could be more volatile going forward than during the inter-crisis period of the 2010s. We may be entering a period of more frequent and potentially more persistent supply shocks, a difficult challenge for the economy and for central banks. While our policy rate is currently well above the lower bound, in recent decades we have cut the rate by about 500 basis points when the economy is in recession. Although getting stuck at the lower bound is no longer the base case, it is only prudent that the framework continue to address that risk. While the framework must evolve, some elements of it are timeless. Policymakers emerged from the Great Inflation with a clear understanding that it was essential to anchor inflation expectations at an appropriately low level. During the Great Moderation, well-anchored inflation expectations allowed us to provide policy support to employment without risking destabilizing inflation. Since the Great Inflation, the U.S. economy has had 3 of its 4 longest expansions on record. Anchored expectations played a key role in facilitating these expansions. More recently, without that anchor, it would not have been possible to achieve a roughly 5 percentage point disinflation without a spike in unemployment.
If you're bored, you can follow me on X.
Keeping longer-run inflation expectations.
I never asked you guys to follow me on X, but maybe you guys want to follow me on Twitter.
2012 framework. Maintaining that anchor was a major consideration behind the changes in 2020. Anchored expectations are critical to everything we do, and we remain fully committed to the 2% target today. In the current review, the committee is engaged in discussions about what we have learned from the experience of the past 5 years. We plan to complete consideration of specific changes to the consensus statement in coming months. We're paying particular attention to the 2020 changes as we consider discrete but important updates reflecting what we have learned about the economy and the way those changes were interpreted by the public. In our discussions so far, participants have indicated that they thought it would be appropriate to reconsider the language around shortfalls.
Sorry, guys.
And at our meeting last week, we had a similar take on average inflation targeting. We will ensure that our new consensus statement is robust to a wide range of economic environments and developments. In addition to revising the consensus statement, we will also consider potential enhancements to policy communications, particularly regarding the role of forecasts and uncertainty. As we have been reviewing assessments of the 2020 framework and
Django, I'm going to put you in a 10-second timeout.
A common observation is the need for clear communications as complex events unfold.
People I like get 10-second timeouts.
Generally have viewed the FOMC communications as effective. There is always room for improvement. Indeed, clear communication is an issue even in relatively placid times. A critical question is how to foster a broader understanding of the uncertainty that the economy generally faces. In periods with larger, more frequent, or more disparate shocks, effective communication requires that we convey the uncertainty that surrounds our understanding of the economy and the outlook. We will examine ways to improve along that dimension as we move forward. So let me end by saying thank you again for being here. We've been looking forward to this. All of us have been looking forward to being with you today and having these conversations that will occur over the next 2 days. These discussions will help broaden and deepen our thinking about these issues, and they're critical to the success of these reviews. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We are going to just roll right into our first paper session today. On the agenda today will be sessions that address the 2 sides of the Federal Reserve's dual mandate, employment and inflation, and also the strategies and tools used to pursue.
I was explaining the dual mandate to my barber.
To my colleague, Stephanie Aronson,
on Tuesday.
Who will moderate this panel.
All right, just give us a second here while we get set up.
That's it, Alex. Guten Morgen, gang. What's going on, Billy Baines, my man? All right, so coming down to VWAP here. I don't think there's much to take from that. Old man Winter speaking there. Coming down to VWAP here. We'll see if we do want to bounce, baby, bounce. So the rest of the market's looking okay here. We are rolling back down here on the US 100, okay, and on the ES here. So overall, this is a nothing burger, right? You start You start here, you end up here. And then you get the big, so it's exactly what we thought. It's PP in your eye data. That's exactly what happened on the chart. You got a PP, okay? As much as we can laugh about it, trading is serious, and we do try to make money here, and we press buy and sell successfully. And right now, Bitcoin is pushing up, okay, getting above VWAP. We do have our golden pocket rejection zone above us. We do have an order block in here as well. Okay, so let's be prepared for possible continuation down. Okay, let's not, be bulltards here. What we would look for as bullishly is we would look for some sort of retracement and continuation, or we'd look for an SFP and continuation. That would be my more, I don't know if we come for this low here, but we certainly haven't taken this low here. Okay, so why would we not, thinking objectively, why would we not come back down for this guy and then go? And then if that's the case, why would we not come for this low down in here? So we need to be realistic with ourselves here. Yes, this is a bullish divergence. Yes, it is in an order block and an SFP. So yes, we can look for continuation, but let's not rule out that we can definitely come down here before we go up there, okay? If we start closing below this low, I'm looking at 99.5. If we close below that low, then 97, 98 is kind of our make or break level. This is like must defend level, in my opinion. But we got that $100,000 psychological level as well. So let's just be prepared traders rather than, hopeful traders. Coming down into VWAP here, we'll see if we do have that slap. But for me right now, understand that, hey, we've broken down. We've lost the lows. We are flipping into a downtrend. So this is very important to understand that any sort of push right now met at these lows is going to be looking for a rejection. Okay, swing high to swing low. We just take a look here at our golden pocket coming in quite nicely with the retest of these lows. Okay, so let's be cautious here. That level's at about 103,000, and we'll see if we do get what we want here. But the market doesn't always give you what you want, so we're just trying to take high probability trade setups like we always are, and being prepared for the bigger picture, right? It's always a privilege to zoom in, okay, but we must understand, what is the big picture? The big picture is right now that we have, pretty much flipped bearishly on maybe, I don't know if it's the hourly. Let's just take a look here. So sometimes you can throw on a tool that helps you with market structure, okay? Sometimes it's very important. I do it sometimes just to have an understanding. I also use it to teach quite a lot in the Discord to help, people understand that, hey, on the hourly right now, we have put in some bearish structure here. So you can see since changing character in here, we have flipped to a downtrend, okay? Maybe on like a 4-hour, we're still bullishly because we're holding these lows, as you can see in here, right? But it's also very relevant to time, right? And as time goes by and we flip bearishly, well, it's easier to flip bearishly on higher term time frames. So let's be prepared for that as well. Big order block in here trying to get bought up. We'll see if that happens. We'll try to make some good decisions. We got a nice order block down in here as well. Golden pocket order block down in this pink zone as well. Okay, so let's just be prepared, traders. We do have CVD absorption on higher term time frames. How do we know that? Because we have an amazing, amazing trading group. Look at this. We got warned this morning by our good old man, bullish divergence here. We have that beautiful, beautiful idea here for our beautiful order flow here on our CVO updating us, so the Discord is an edge, man. Like we were talking about this yesterday, and we keep getting all these testimonials for like having this super duper Discord. And I mean, we just show up, kick ass, take names, give good setups, help each other win, right? People making lots of money here. What was the most recent one? They made 5x their someone made 6x their membership on one trade here. So I mean, we're just doing it right. So if you do want to come over and hang in the Discord, we're doing a promotion next week. Next week is going to be our summer sale, our last sale to get in at $35. Okay, so just hold your horses. We're going to do a week-long sale next week. for all those people who do want to join the Discord and possibly, change their trading lives however you want to. But, the community is an edge. So we try to be prepared. We always update you. We always want you to succeed. So come over there and hang out. That's the shill for the day. So Naz is holding up. I do like looking at Naz at a full screen, to be honest. So I am going to pull that up as is. We do have the triple screen that we can look at, but for me right now, understanding that, hey, the elephant pattern has played out quite nicely. Okay, do we come back and retest its head, or are we going to continue upwards? I would be more inclined to think that we correct and then we go. Okay, so that means bearishly for other assets. Coming down in here, we're going to tap the VWAP right now as we speak. It is 8:56. Thank you, everybody, for being here, hanging out with me. You could be anywhere in the YouTube world, but you're here hanging out, making money, and trying to change your life for the better. We're here live Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. till 10 a.m., kicking ass, taking names, taking trades. So thank you for being here, smacking up that like button, supporting the channel, subscribing if you're new. I think we're like 6 for 7 this week with 2 break evens. So we've taken lots of trades. We took a heck of a lot of trades on Tuesday. I think we took 4 trades on the live. Came out profitable, but we're doing well, and it's because we're patient. Hopefully, I can help you at least be patient, take high probability trade setups, manage your risk, and kick ass and take names all at the same time. It's not easy, but it's worth it. So thank you for being here. What's going on, Randy Hipper? God bless. Good to see you. I can't believe I'm going to meet all you Americans. I'm just going to call them the Americans. I'm going to meet all these Americans in Vegas. Hey, I'm the pro 51st state kind of guy. So we'll see. Maybe lower my taxes. That's all I care about. Just come here and lower my taxes, baby. That's it. I don't care if you call me Camerican, Canadiana, Americano, whatever you want to call me. You can just, you're already starting to almost beat us in hockey. I mean, might as well just lower my taxes. I'm all pro Canada. I say A every 2 seconds. I say a boot. I live in an igloo. I have my chariot outside with my moose and my polar bears at the front door ready to guard the house. But hey, taxes are bad. They're really high here. They're really high here. It's almost sad. Okay, the PPI got deflated. Yep, up, then down. Thank you, everybody, for being here, supporting the channel. No QE coming to save us. That's what that said. Okay. So, no cuts, guys. How do we know that? Let's take a look. We were talking about deadlifting, too. And, yes, I could deadlift 300 pounds in my prime. I'm only 145 pounds soaking wet, everybody. I am a hobbit. Okay, Billy can throw me like a spear. Okay, so for me, double my weight, deadlift, pretty good. 91% chance. Sorry about the flashbang. I didn't warn you guys, but 91% chance, no cuts. Okay, we're looking at July, possibly July, 61%. And then 50% in September. Okay, so not that much certainty about cuts. Just print, baby. Just print. We just want gains. We just want gains. And fun dip. We all love fun dip, right? Fun dip was to get everybody started to get used to using hard drugs. That's all fun dip was for. They get you as a kid. Maybe that's a little bit too far. I'd like going too far in here. As long as I'm not swearing, I'm behaving myself. Right, Billy? 140 kilos was my PB too. Nice. Yeah, man. Rack it up, baby. Rack it up. You weighed 200 when you did it. See, Hobbit strength, man. Lower center of gravity. That's still great, man. I mean, if you're working out, you're trying to. I got to get back on those weights, man. And just being a little bit of a slacker. My excuse is my son, and that's a horrible excuse, right? I should be working out because of my son, so I can throw the ball with him. I mean, I'm not fat, okay? All right, let's see if this does roll over. We're attempting to slap VWAP right now. 9 o'clock, let's check our hourly. Nice 2 hourly candles here. We got Doji engulfing. Push up. Okay, so trying to slap VWAP here. Our market cipher suggests we're coming up, but we do have a little bit of inward curving starting here. So cautious. Flattening of VWAP. Okay. 30-minute 2. Trigger wave down. Okay. Trigger wave down. Very, very cautious here. Okay. This is don't want to get overly excited here. That would be detrimental. But Bitcoin is pushing. We have resistance in here. We have basically smacked that order block in here. Okay, so we'll see how it goes today. Thank you, everybody, for being here, smacking up the like button, hanging out. We'll see what we get, man. We do have all of our pivots above us for the previous day above us. So these are all targets for today. If we do come up here, we're going to get to that 104,000. Okay, that would be a very nice target if we do manage to flip 103 here. If we flip 103, we can look for 104 quite easily. Not a heck of a lot of resistance in our way. Okay. When looking at this top down, you know, we discussed that the 12-hour is looking a little bit overextended, and we could come back up over the next couple days. The 4-hour trying to push back. VWAP's coming back in. We got a nice anchor wave in here, but the hourly is the concern right now, where we're a bit overextended to the upside on VWAP, and we could cool off. Okay, so that's proceed with caution, right? Right. The hourly has changed into a downtrend. Also be aware of that, okay? But we'll see what we get today. It's going to be a fun day nonetheless. Always a fun day here. We've talked about PP in your eyes. We've talked about sandwich meat. We've also talked about, what else did we talk about? Fun dip. My God, we get going here. Pretty wild. All right. So VWAP didn't even slap. Front ran VWAP here. We'll see if it does want to push back. Not for me right now. Not for me. Then you guys are, a whole bunch of you guys are long already. So that's pretty awesome. Good job. I mean, order block down into the lows, bullish divergence, retest continuation trade, like perfect bottoming structure here. So anybody who did get long in this zone, like good job. That's good recognition, right? This pattern, we're here for pattern recognition, right? And that's it, baby. You can't draw a bottom any better unless you're Jason Casper with those uneven butt cheeks, right? Little push here. Put that cookie down now. All right, just waiting here. Pee Wee Herman is Jerome Powell's name, okay? So we'll see what we get today. Let's see what you guys think. Do you guys think we're going to continue to push, or do you guys think we're going down? What way? You go up or down? This is not my typical poll. I kind of despise people who do up and down polls. I think you could be more original than that, but we do multiple polls. Okay? All right. That's pretty much it for the data this week, okay? Tomorrow we have Billy's news. We got building permits and housing starts, which doesn't typically chop the market that much, but obviously it does affect it long term. Okay, so we got the Billy data tomorrow at 8:30 about those housing. But we'll see. Sideways and ranging is great, man. That's bullish in my opinion, Cypher. Good to see you, bro. Jason Powell. Yeah, his Jerome Powell is probably his first name is probably Lawrence or something like that. or like Adam, or I don't know, Fred. He looks more like a Fred. Fred the Fed Jerome Powell. Right? We like the swearing F-bomb. Of course. 102.8 is a fancy resistance line. I got 102.9 as my fancy resistance line. Just taking a look here. Yeah. Yeah, POC. This is kind of like the special rejection line, right? POC, golden pocket. Damn, Daniel, we'll see if we can get through this. If we can get above this, if we can flip this, then I think we come for the highs. But right now, this is down. We'll see if we push here. The 4-hour looks like it's got some hope, man. The 4-hour here, you can see nice curvature, continuation, right? Anytime you get something like this, you pop off in this uptrend, right? You see the pop off. That is something very similar down in here, right? You come down, then you pop off. You come down, and you pop off. We'll see. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. I don't want to make you guys too bullish, right? As traders, we need to be contrarian. Not easy. We all want our bags to go up. I get it. 9:07 here, guys. I'm at a coffee. I'm going to go and top up for the market open. I'm going to leave you with a tune. If you are new here, thank you for being here. Oh, that's loud. Oh, my God. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And everybody leaves. Boom.
Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto. Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. AlexOCrypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional gain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing
That's the fastest coffee ever. My wife made it for me.
Well, indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the cover, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips.
Where you going?
AlexOCrypto. Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital.
Hi, wife.
AlexOCrypto.
Hi, son.
On the cover, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto. Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. AlexOCrypto. AlexOCrypto.
That was the fastest coffee known to man. It's called wife coffee.
AlexOCrypto.
She put on a pot for me. What a sweetheart. And I didn't have to go pee or poo. Come on, let's be honest. Everybody who says they have to go pee or have to go get coffee has to pee because they drank too much coffee. Right? I mean, most of the time I tell you guys, I don't really care. If I have to pee, I say I'm going for a piddle. You guys know that. I say I'm going for a piddle. All the time. Okay? I ain't here to hide it from you guys. I'm one of y'all. There's a rumor on the internet saying that you named baby otter Dave. You're going to get to meet my son, Dave. You better behave yourself. I'm gonna make sure Billy's close. You guys are all gonna meet my boy. I don't think everybody liked the stream yet, Attila. I think there's 500 people in here and only 190 likes. My coffee poop theory is enlightening. Yeah, see? Billy's bringing the shock collar. See? That's it. Thank you, Billy. Oh, man. Mrs. Otter's going to... She's British. Remember, she's a colonizer. Mama Bears, man. Don't mess with Mama Bears. What's going on, Frost? Good to see you, man. How you been? Coffee equals poo-poo time. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Bitcoin doesn't know what to do right now. It's just stalling out, coming into market open. The Nas dump and pump. Okay, so trying to push. ES looking strong. Yeah, we got continuation here, so we'll see if it does want to push up. Right now, a little bit of chop. No slap on VWAP. No change in structure right now, so we're headed up. Okay. We'll wait. We're prepared. See if we can get some trades today, everybody. So the idea is big rejection zone above us, okay? Also, never mitigated this low. We never swept this. This is interesting. That's kind of weird. Well, you think they would do the job, finish the job, and they didn't. Bull divs. Push back, okay? But remember, this is just a lower high right now. So I think, caution is best to be taken here because, we could then go. That would be nice. If we could hit this, come back, retrace, get long in here in the afternoon. I'll be looking for this one here if we get it. Right now, a little push. See if we want to follow through here. Thank you, everybody, for being here, hanging out. Always good fun, man. Always good fun hanging out with you guys. Blowing everybody's eardrums. Thank you for being here, supporting the channel. Hanging out. White coffee. Yeah, white coffee. They didn't do it? Good to see you, Drew. What's going on? How you been, man? Melissa, how you been? How are things? How's your mom doing? Always got to make sure Melissa's doing all right. Melissa's the day one family of the Otter gang. We love you, Mel. Melissa, are you going to come to Vegas or what? People are going to come to me and they're like, hey, man, you're AlexOCrypto. And I'm going to be like, hey, man, who are you? And they're going to be like, I'm Dusty Hunt. I'm going to be like, what? No way. You're shorter than me. Oh, man. Where can I find the lyrics for your song? I have them somewhere in the depths of my computer. I don't know. Don't look at me for the TRB. I can translate it for you. People are going to get upset. They're going to be like, I'm that guy, Ritual, who comes in, or I'm that guy, DB3PO, who comes in every day, man. You don't even know who I am? Unsubscribe, you little hobbit. Right? Been waiting kind of weak, been creating discipline by not trading that. Good job, man. Good job. I love that. A little bit of patience. Thanks for your TA. No problem, longtime players. Just always trying to set the trap, man. We're always looking to set the trap, let price come to us, and then make a decision based on price action. It's always how I roll. And hopefully we can help you guys set traps and make money, baby. That's what it's all about. Have you not heard of TRB? Oh. Melissa, what's going on? Mind sharing your profile percentage? I'll show you yours if you show me mine. I show all my trades here, man. I would say this is the most transparent trading channel. Thanks, Frost. Mike Oxbig. Orb hit yesterday, Alex? Orb definitely hit yesterday, bro. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Orb has been on fire. Curtis Hill, Lucky Leaf, you know, in the Discord. I don't think the Leafs are lucky anymore, man. I think we might go down tomorrow, not tomorrow, the next day. AP gonna have a piece in the coach bag, yeah. Yeah, most likely. Watch out. He's probably got a tank. He's rented a tank. Army Piper just pulling up to the conference in a tank. Hey guys, how's it going? Good to see you. Good morning, Sparky Loft. Good morning, JRMO. It's in the game. That 97 NHL. So good. Wraparound goals, baby. No Vegas for you this time. That's okay. Mickey, we just went through the news. So PPI data came out, the PP in your eye, and it's bullish. And then Jerome Powell went on and spoke, and he made it bearish. So we are nothing burgerish. That's kind of where we're at. I wouldn't say it's done much besides create no rate cuts and lower inflation, which doesn't make sense. Inflation's down, but we're not cutting rates. Why? But you know, there's a bigger plan for all those people, so we'll see. We'll see. At the end of the day, Bitcoin's at 102,000, everybody. Can we complain? Absolutely. Did we complain? Nah, come on. We're just pressing buy and sell here and stacking more sats, baby. That's it. We're stacking USDT. That's all we're here to do. Be patient. Take high probability trades. It's 9:18. We got 12 minutes to market open. Okay. We'll see how that behaves. If you are new here, thank you for being here. Subscribe if you're new. I do appreciate your subscription. We're almost at 13,600 subscribers. That would be really cool if we could get to 600. We need 13 more. And I'd appreciate that. I don't typically ask for subs. I probably scare them away. That's kind of my my favorite thing to do. I mean, this is I guess hanging out here in the morning, you got to have a particular flavor about you. Got to like to talk shit and make money. That's kind of how it is. Right? There's a swear. I swore on purpose there, but that's fine. I'll add it to the swear jar. I'm trying to be better. Okay? Traders helping traders. That's what it's all about, man. We trade. That's it. Full stop. That's it. If you want someone to do your analysis on BART or Shart coin, or I'm sure they can draw some pretty lines on a chart for you. Or you can come and trade here. That's it. That's it, baby. I got my tickets for the BTC conference tomorrow, or yesterday. Sorry, I got my tickets, so I'm ready to go, baby. I'm ready to go. They're actually gonna. They gave me the pass and the QR code. They actually are going to let a Canadian come to the Bitcoin conference. Good thing I'm a well-behaved citizen now. They say Canadians are more afraid to go down to the States nowadays, and I say, don't be a namby-pamby. I love our brothers and sisters in America. You got Anchor Trigger Wave right now. Curtis Hill, Al just spoke the total truth on them lines. If we come here, we could possibly go here. They let Maddie be in last year, so there is a precedent, Alex. I guess so. PMB paved the road, man. Love you, PMB. God bless you. Oh, man, too good. Too good. Good morning, Thomas B. Thank you for being here, man. 8 minutes till market opens, everybody. I just can't go crazy at Vegas at this time. I have to write a $200,000 check 2 days after. Yeah, you're buying a house, bro. You're buying a house, so you gotta be frugal. Me, on the other hand, I'm just cashing in my Sui and I'm gonna go ham. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna sell my Sui bags and lose it all in Vegas. I ain't a gambler, so I'm just looking to meet some people and say hello, touch base, let them throw me in my midget tossing boost. Brian Rhodes, good morning, man. Thank you for being here. Daniel Ghazi's scared for my alt. Okay. Yeah. Well, alts are going to bleed a little bit more aggressive as Bitcoin corrects here. If you're born in Michigan, I mean, if you're across the Detroit River, we're basically family. We're basically family. So thank you for, you're probably a Red Wings fan, which I apologize for your team lately. It's you just don't have Stevie Y anymore, bro, and Brett Hall and Lindstrom and that team, man. You got Patrick Kane to do some stick handling. Double top forming, not pretty. This was a forced top right from the news data. So if anything, we would want an SFP, and then we got VWAP below us. So what are we gonna do? Take a short into here? Not kind of my forte. For me right now, if we have a confirmed top here, we can pull a fib. We can front run that fib. Really, so we'll go from impulse move to the top here. We can front run this fib into here. We haven't confirmed the top yet, but we can front run it, right? In order to pull this fib from swing low to swing high, okay, this must break structure. That would confirm that this is a top. Okay? If this does not break structure, we can assume it can break structure, but this can still go up, make a higher high, and then we'd have to pull our fib to that high. Okay? And then it can still keep going, and then we'd have to pull our fib to that high. Okay? But we can assume it for now, that this is our top for now, and that would be our retracement zone down below into a little bit of a impulsive price action, so we can look for this as a target. However, we have not taken this low. I'm telling you, we haven't taken this low. I'm going to tell you again, we haven't taken this low. I don't know why they wouldn't take the low. And then if they come down here, I'm going to ask why they didn't take this low below it as well. So 101.50, 101 Dalmatians would be a nice sweep. If we could sweep into here and go, that would be bullish in my opinion. We get long, dong, silver, all the way up to all-time highs. However, we wait. We wait, and I'm sorry we have to wait. Trading is waiting. That is the slogan at this beautiful, beautiful Discord and beautiful community. We wait. A lot of you guys trade along the way, and I do respect your ambition to trade while I'm not trading. But make sure you pay your damn self, okay? Splashy, what's going on, bro? Late for the stream. Good morning. Good to see you, bro. How you been? How's school? Can we play a round of blackjack? 15. Yeah, sure. I'll play blackjack. I don't know. We'll try. 21, baby. Counting cards. I'm gonna count. I've been practicing. I'm kidding. Oh my God, Florida just scored again. Sammy, you just salt in the wound, baby. I love it, bro. I don't do much well, but I am a serious 3-card poker player. I was in Vegas in February and came back with 10K more than I took. We have to play side by side for the scrapbook. Yeah, man. I'm down. Billy, have I told you my 3-card poker story? Have I told you it? I've told you the 3-card poker story, right? What? You haven't heard it? It's honestly my. So me and the boys, we went down to Niagara. Okay, we're in Casinoville, right? We always go to Value Village and buy like big fur coats and big hats and stuff. This was in college time, right? So we're in college time. And we got the big fur coats on. We got the big hats. We got all the fake bling, right? And we go out and we're on Niagara and we're all toasted, right? We're all absolutely lit. And it's like 7, 8 of us. It's a birthday party. And my friend has never gambled in his whole life. So of course he's the good luck charm, right? It's the end of the night and we're bored in the casino, like, and we're like, okay, let's leave and go back to the party. We put $250 down on 3-card poker. All the rest of our money, right? My buddy hits 2, 3, 4 spades. Straight flush, 80-1 payout. There's like these 3 old ladies. They're looking at my boy. He's like, my boy looks down at the table. I'm like, oh shoot, right? See, I watched my language there. And he's like, is this good? That's what my friend says. Is this good? My God. We never left the casino. What was 80 times 250, okay? We left the casino, right? We left the casino and went right to the Peelers and lived like kings for the rest of the night. Okay? Like kings. Okay? It was insane. And the 3 old ladies were like, nah, because they've been there for their whole lives. They've been there playing 3-card poker and they've never hit that card. We want to get 2, 3, 4 spades tattooed, but my God, we did not. That was incredible, bro. It was so good, man. What a night. What a night. Market is open. Perfect timing for the story. Perfect timing for the stream. Let's go, baby. S&P is going to be gapping, and it's gapping down. Wow. Okay. gapping down on the S&P, suggesting maybe a retracement here, guys. So let's see if it does want to hold. We have a critical level to hold at 5852. Okay, we'll see if we hold that. Bitcoin rolling over a little bit, coming down to challenge our VWAP. I'm not necessarily looking for a VWAP slap right away because of this imbalance in price action down below. So let's just be a little bit patient here. How about that, Billy? Three card poker, man. That's wild. So wild. Such a wild night, man. Such a wild night. I'll tell you the rest of the story at dinner. Oh, man. Coming down here, VWAP slap. Let's see how it behaves. Thank you, everybody, for being here, supporting the channel, smacking up the like buttons. Subscribe if you are new. We're trying to get to 13,600 today. So we got 5 more to go. That would be really cool. If we could get another 5 subscribers, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys for subscribing and hanging out here. We'll see if we get some trades today. We're here trading every single day, 8 a.m. till 10 a.m., taking lots of trades. Today, no trades so far, but we've already taken 7 trades this week, okay? So we are taking lots of trades. Some days there's more than others. Little pushback here. Nas is pushing up. Dixie's also pushing up, so kind of contrarian there. Indecisive here, a little bit of volatility. Volume is picking up, as we can see, which is good. We like volume. We'll see if we do get a push up here in continuation up into our resistance zone. Okay, nice push here for Bitcoin. We'll see if it's still managing to make higher lows all the way up in here. Higher low, higher low, higher low. Okay, so if we do lose VWAP, we look to come back down into here. We'll see how it behaves this morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. We do have the bullish divergence down at the lows in here, pushing us up, mitigating this high, suggesting a change in character to the way up here. So we are looking for continuation into this area. And here, that would be our full retracement zone. Then we would look for continuation down. Okay, but if we hold and flip this area, we look for continuation up. Okay, so if this, then that price action right now. Just want to be prepared trader as much as possible. Make sure you are saying good morning. I do expect good mornings. That's it. You don't necessarily have to like the stream, okay? I do appreciate the likes, but I do, you're sitting in a crowd here and you don't say good morning to me. I just kind of, doesn't sit right with me. I do appreciate a good morning. If you are new here, good morning. Thank you for being here and hanging out. Okay, what's going on, Pac-Man? What's going on, Dusty? Thank you for letting me know about the market open. A little bit of a rollover here, a little fake out to the upside. Slap, no slap. Rolling over here, coming back for all this late longs. All these late longs into the news here. See if we slap and hold. Slap and hold, baby, come on. Bitcoin rolling over. Good volume coming in this candle. Okay, pretty aggressive sell-off here. Nas is pushing. Can we hold VWAP? Can we hold VWAP? Would be a cheap trade, right? Pretty cheap trade if we do take this one, but it would have to push back and close above with another candle here. 3 minute. Let's go to the 1 minute. 1 minute's pushing back here. Trying to close above. Little fake out to the upside, then a rollover. It's going to be a dicey one today, guys. This is just telling us right now, right? This tells us, whoop, not, right? It did a Borat here. It did a not. The suit is not black. Okay? So we'll see if it holds here. Nice pushback. Pac-Man says over half the people are bearish on the like button. Yeah, I mean, it's how it goes sometimes. Nice push, baby. Oh, man. Let's go. Slap and go. Clap and go. Volatility coming in. Fake out here. Fake out. Good volatility. Ooh, man. This is crazy, man. Where's this volatility coming from? Getting back above VWAP here. My God, look at that. That is disgusting. Disgustingly bullish. No trade, everybody. Come on. No trade yet. Getting back above VWAP's nice, but damn, this is some nasty price action. Holy smokes, Batman. All right. All right, no trade. No trade here. I'd like for it to hold here on our 3-minute candle print right now. Okay, bearish close on the 3-minute candle print. Fighting VWAP right now, no trade. Damn. Thank you, Bitcoin lifers. Thank you for being here. Morning. Is the coffee bullish today? The coffee is absolutely fire. My wife made it for me, so you can't complain when someone else makes you happy. We're drinking it black. The second coffee is always going to be black from now on. It's got to, re-energize. I drink beer-flavored coffee or bear-flavored. I thought you said beer. Froth dog, you're allowed to drink beer. It's probably late at night for you in Australia, right? Borat on punto. My friend. I won't get into the... Good morning. I just subscribed from two channels. Thanks for being here, man. Diaries, thank you for being here. Rolling over here. Look at that liquidity sweep, man. Nasty. Nasty this morning. All right, losing VWAP here, coming down. Still waiting. So now we can assume that this is the high, right? So now that we have lost this low here, we can assume that this golden pocket is relevant, okay? Remember, we are still concerned about the sweep of the lows below us, okay? We're not, necessarily out of the bearish woods yet, If we can reclaim VWAP and hold, great. If not, bye-bye, bulls. Hello, Alex and company. Chop, chop. Yeah. Powell will do that to anybody chopping up here. Oh, yeah. Gap down. S&P is pushing back quite aggressively here. Same with the U.S., so we'll see how that goes. I mean, a liquidity sweep down below in here would be nice. Nice liquidity sweep. You'd have to give yourself a little bit more wiggle room coming into this golden pocket. Then you have VWAP to contend with, so a little bit of a battle here. Chop and VWAP is not something necessarily I like to play with. Like, if we are just hanging out here, it's very much no trade, okay? You're looking for some sort of expansion out, or you're looking for it to get away and then return to it, okay? When VWAP just turns into a very tight magnet, it's very much non-tradable. Okay. So far, we have a top of the orb, in my opinion. So far, so good here. So we got top of the orb. Orb played out quite nicely yesterday. Open range breakout to anyone who is new. Okay. First 15 minutes. Nice rollover here for Bitcoin. Laying the smackdown on all those bull tards up at the top. Like we said, it was an area to be cautious about, right? Good morning, Jeanette. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Coming into our golden pocket now. Good old rollover for Biddy. Nice rollover here. This is a disgusting downtrend. Yeah, it is pretty. Caffeine is really bad for you. Blocks your receptors. That's okay, man. We all got to pick our poison. At least it's not drugs and alcohol. Good morning. Eddie, what's going on? Jay says short gold. Good morning, Chads. Good morning, Yanis. Good to see you. Here every day lurking. Thank you, Alex B. Great name, man. Alex B. Good morning. Thank you for being here and lurking. Do appreciate it, bro. I wonder how many people who've been here who just don't say good morning. Waiting for Chop to clear range to appear. Reckon tomorrow is going to be a shorting country, yeah. Could look for a long from the golden pocket. Yeah, we'll see. This is not something that you just long. When it's dumping like this, you don't get in front of the train, man. Don't get in front of the train. You wait for a reaction in here. So if you get something in here, then you can possibly take the long. There's no reason to just jump on the downtrend in the opposite direction, right? We did say this was our idea in here for a possible bounce, so matching up nice in here. Very concerned about this low, though. The problem is this low. We can look for a VWAP slap continuation, short. Still waiting here, everybody. Thank you for being here, hanging out. $9.41. Thank you guys for getting me over that hump. 13,600 subscribers. Thank you guys. Awesome. I truly appreciate it. Pretty cool, man. If you are new here, you got to come over to the Discord, man. There's a free section. We got a big sale coming on next weekend. Not weekend, next week. Incredible. Incredible Discord. Come and join the free section. Wait for the sale. The best Discord in all of crypto, by far. I don't know. Ask anybody who's in it. What Discord do you wake up to this many good mornings? Look at this. Good morning. Every morning. We pride ourselves in kindness and making money. Okay? Kindness and making money. That's what it's all about. Come over and hang out. Traders helping traders. Little pushback here. Yeah, this looks nasty. Look at that 15-minute rolling over here. Okay, that's pretty gross. Look at the 30. 30 trigger wave. Okay, careful here. We warned you about that trigger wave off the get-go here. And the hourly, VWAP's posturing to the downside after that, right? We saw the inward curvature, right? Inward curvature can lead to more downside. Negative VWAP, okay? So be aware of that. We are looking for a bounce in this area, but be aware of that, okay? If we fail to get above 102.9, big problem. Big problem. We're probably coming down to 97 is kind of my my line in the sand. We'll see how it does macro-wise, but right now we'll see what we get here with the slap. Big bullish engulfing, no trade. No short here because of the engulfing candle. We don't want to short an engulfing candle either, okay? Tradefly in the chat. Tradefly says when you have a Discord and you still recommend AlexO's. God bless you, bro. Mike Lee, see you in Vegas from a fellow Canadian. My man. Awesome, bro. Mike Lee, I'll remember it, man. Just look down, you'll find me. Just maybe squat and look through people's legs and you'll see my face. Hey, let's go. God bless, man. Tradefly. What's going on, bro? My man. You had 42 viewers. That's awesome. Yesterday you had 42 viewers on your live, man. Going solo. That's That's effing awesome, man. Tradefly. Why did it go to this one? One subscriber in here. That's not your channel. You're on a secret. You're on your secret service channel. Hello from China. It's nighttime here. Oh, good afternoon. Good evening, man. You can say good evening as well. Thank you for saying hello, man. Welcome, Jen. Yihang. Drock is lurking every day. Sneak listen from work. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Crypto Sammy, Alex, Army Piper, Pac-Man. What's going on, man? Dylan VA. Tradefly in the chat, guys. Crypto Billy in the chat. My God, shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake. Burma in Asia. Awesome. Welcome. I don't think the commands are working. Darren does things. I think the commands are broken. I got to reset it. Dave said he knows how to fix it. HRJ, one of my traders in our Discord. Good morning. What's going on, brother? Good to see you in the chat. Coming down to our golden pocket right now. We'll see if it does bounce. Just the imbalance in the price action here. We kind of understood that we could be coming here. Pretty easy. Army Piper and I were talking about imbalance in price action, right? And how it can become a target. We talked about that with the chart hackers yesterday in our teaching session, right, Piper? Remember we said this imbalance typically comes for it. Look what happened, right? Look what happened. Pretty easy. In that golden pocket here. Now we're looking for some sort of bounce, some buy up. Jimbo Fett says, get your church clothes ready for some dinner, sir. I'll bring a suit, baby. I'll bring a suit. I'll show up all flashy. I don't think I'm going to bring a suit. It's too hot for a suit, man. I'll bring a nice dress shirt. An Australian dress shirt, a nice one. All white so I can get my steak sauce all over my shirt. I actually do get my suits in the kids section, Army Piper. It's way cheaper. Way cheaper, bro. And I don't get it from Armani Kids. I get it from Giorgio Nomani. That's my favorite Italian place. Giorgio Nomani's. We're from Tirana. We're from Tirana. Giorgio Nomani. I'm from India. Welcome, man. I like my Giorgio Nomani's. They're the best. Nomani, no problems. That's it, dingbat. You know it, bro. You know those Fugazi Italians? They wear the big sunglasses with the Giorgio Armani's, but they're not real. That's called a Fugazi Italian. It's a Giorgio Nomani. That's what we call them. Giorgio Nomani's. There's lots of Giorgio Nomani's out there. Wearing Kappa. Remember Kappa? You guys, if you're a 90s kid, remember Kappa? Kappa? That was... Kappa. Can't believe I just remembered the Kappa kids, man. With the two ladies back to back. Kappa in the 90s, man. You That's Giorgio Nomani's, bro, right here. It's like white kids wearing Kappa in the 90s, man. This was it right here. This is the epitome. This was the epitome of the 90s Giorgio Nomani's right here. Kappa kids, bro. Right here. This is the 90s, baby. You guys got to remember this. Oh. That was child abuse, man. Kappa in the 90s. Man, Bitcoin's dumping, baby. Let's go. On to the next one. Put a 1 in the chat if you are short. Beautiful, beautiful dump here. Coming for the lows. Sweeping the lows right now as we speak. This is what we're looking for here. Sweep of the lows and bounce, baby. Sweep of the lows and bounce. Put a 1 in the chat if you're short. Shout out to you guys. Make sure you guys are paying yourselves. We haven't hit this low yet. Okay, and we got the other low down here and then the other low down here. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Front run. Woof. Bitcoin dumping, man. Bitty dumping. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Got shorts. Great job, everybody. Put a 4 in the chat if you are lying. I'm in no trade, everybody. I'm just chilling here. No trade. Okay, we just chilling. Didn't even give us a VWAP slap, man. Absolute front run. BS, man. BS. Golden pocket, gonzo. That's why you wait for the reaction within the area, right? You have the area, you wait for the reaction, then you can trade it. Not until then. Remember I said, don't get in front of the train, man. Understand where the train has stops. See if the train wants to stop and then go back home, right? Not until then. Nice pushback here. Hey, family. My beautiful wife's home with my son. They went for a walk. I can't believe I'm going to let Dave Digital meet my beautiful wife. Most people don't know, but I have a twin brother. He will be meeting me in Vegas. Full disclosure, don't hold me accountable for his actions, words, and dress. I can't wait to see the angel and the devil. Billy, baby, let's go. Let's go. Nice pushback here off the sweep. Reckon a lot of longs in the process. This is highly manipulated today, guys. It's not fun. Our orb is in. Retesting of the bottom of the orb right now. A failed orb breakout can be bullish, though. A failed orb break can be bullish. Let's see what happens here. Great time to be alive. Look at this, crypto. Crypto doing its thing, man. Doing its thing. This is why we're here, though. Don't forget it. We like the volatility, right? We like it, but we need to participate safely. Nice push here. Little order block in here. $9.54. Maybe we go a little bit later today, guys. Haven't had an opportunity to take a trade. Just right now, just kind of letting price bake. There wasn't really a clean setup, in my opinion. Coming down into our bounce level right now. Right, this is definitely shrinkage. One hour looks better. Okay, 1 hour is looking better. This is a nice SFP. I mean, it didn't take our low, but it did sweep. So it has done some sort of a job here. V-shaped recovery inbound. We'll see. Getting back above our support support level here. Could be looking for a push up into VWAP right now. Just don't want to fade this downtrend just yet, okay? We'd like to see some sort of if. Remember, we have the threat of sweeping the lows, and we never really took it right now. So kind of front-runny BS going on. Don't be a victim. And if you are short, make sure you pay yourself, because we have rolled over. NASDAQ's just chopping. The S&P just swept and popped back up, okay? Swept, pop back up. Swept, pop back up, okay? So they're defending this level here. Clearly defending, okay? So the bulls do not want to give up $100,000. Let's face it, right? Let's face it. There's a Coinbase hack? I irresponsible and I long the low, says Gains for Life. Well, there you go, man. You're in it. Pay yourself. I'm new in Canada. Please tell me which is legal broker. So NDAX is a good legal broker. NDAX is the safest one in my opinion. NDAX. Okay, and then I trade on Bitunix, which is a non-KYC with a VPN, okay? So nice push here. V-shaped recovery so far, getting acceptance back into the orb. Good morning, Dylan. I'm not in a trade right now. I don't have an evil twin. That's Billy. That's Billy. Billy said he has an evil twin. Billy and Silly. Is it wrong to be in a long? You got to ask your trade setup that. Billy, you're going to wear a dress? Jimbo says you're wearing a dress. We're going to put Billy in a nice pink dress. I mean, that's acceptable these days, Billy, if you do want to. He builds home and wears pink dresses. It's good marketing. Piper's talking about a Coinbase thing today. What the heck's happening in Coinbase? It's got his poop pushed in. Oh no. S&P 500 and then he gets raided. Good pushback here. Why do I use a VPN? So people can't, first of all, for security. Second of all, for security. Third of all, for security. And plus, I'm in an igloo. Billy has the legs for it. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Trying to hold orb here. Not waiting for a retrace. I'm waiting for a confirmation that we're going to hold here for potential long. I am very concerned about sweeping the lows here. I'm not convinced that this is done yet. We have a trigger wave down here. Yeah, so maybe I do a stream later on for the Discord members. Yeah, we'll do a little refresh. Little refresh this afternoon for you guys. I think that's most important. I mean, we only got 290 likes here. I can't justify staying on longer. If we get 350, I'll stay on longer, but we didn't. So I'm going to send you over to I guess I'll send you over to the Piper Academy. Today's the day you get to go and hang out with Piper, okay? Is he going live today? I think he is. He's talking about PPs in your eye. He'll give you the macro analysis. I'm going to go spend some time with my family, you know. That's why we trade. That's why we come on here and hang out with you guys in the morning, so I have time to enjoy my family and hang out with them. I do appreciate you guys being here, hanging out, smacking up like buttons. No trade today, just very choppy. PPI data, so be safe out there. Use good risk management. I'll update the Discord. Maybe we do like a little session for half an hour. Maybe we'll do a little one at 12:30-ish. I'll let you guys know in the Discord. But have a wonderful day, everybody. Thank you for being here. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful trading day, and I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Bye!
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making the moves, that of low casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios, taking well over exceptional gain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't